I can look into your eyes. I can hear your voice. Creepy, huh? Hello and welcome to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing the Refugee to Regent Challenge. Yay! On the FTB Infinity Modpack, plus a lot of mods. Sorry, I just had to do that. I've been playing around with Optifine, getting it installed, so we have things that give us a zoom. Although I found a Flaxbeard steam power mod. It has a spyglass. Which one is it? Flaxbeard steam power. That actually gives you a zoom. I like the idea of using this one better. Same way as with cartography. Like I could use, where is it? This, which is a giant map from, which mod is this? Journey map, there you go. This is journey map, and it's great. It maps everything, and it's beautiful. But I'd really rather have an item that I can build that does the same. So we'll have to stick with using vanilla maps for the time being. But for now, we are here. We're getting ready to build something for our thermal tree. And I guess that's what we're calling this, the thermal tree. Since we do have thermodynamics now, and that actually gives us a lot of power, a lot of things, and I'm carrying around Brussels sprouts for some reason, and there's an Enderman walking about. I don't know where. I don't want to meet them, because I'll have to kill them. Oh, there's my stuff. I've been looking around for this. So we have some building to do now that we do have thermodynamics, just to bring our power from down below, from down here, upstairs to the main area. So what I want to do, I want to evaluate using putting the ducts on the outside as we go upwards. So what I mean, it's doing something like, like this, and kind of exposing the ducts to the outside world. In this case, we do have a couple windows and stuff to work around, but it should work. So this is one of the redwood root covers. I think we could go like that. Yeah, and it just sticks out nicely. I'm using redwood root instead of... Oh, it's close enough, I guess. I meant to use redwood bark, not redwood root, and that's just adding the redwood wood to that. I know this is dark wood, I'm not doing that right now. To the structural duct. Structural duct, as you saw last time, is just lead and some iron. And that lets us put stuff like these tubes and make them go upward. So we're carrying water along these lines. Should be carrying water along these lines. Hello. And goodbye! Come back. Come back, I want to be your friend. I don't want to be the guy behind you's friend. And he's gone friendly because it's daytime. I like these walls. Oh, come on, shut up already. I like these walls because you can attack enemies through them. Unfortunately, skeletons can also attack you through them. Let's get up here, and we can see we actually do have these tubes coming up. Go all the way up and continue this along. So this is just the piping. And that we can bring up through here. Do I want that? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I wonder if there's a way we can make that look a little bit nicer, and I'm not convinced that there is. But that's okay. I think that's okay. Now I'm trying to evaluate whether I want to go up and around the stairs, or go up and through, or even start using more of these root covers and going in and out of the building. I'm going to go up and around right now. That may change in the near future. Alright, we're back. I just climbed up the entire tree, placing these fluid ducts just so we can bring Professor Flaxcraft some power. Give her some charcoal here. So if you can see here, the lab, ignore that little bit of Z fighting from Optifine, but the lab is a lot emptier than the special that we just did on the spotlight we just did on thermodynamics. Mostly that was because I wanted to make sure that the lab is primarily not cheaty. So I basically got rid of everything. I'm just making sure here that everything's empty. Yep. It is. So Professor Flaxcraft can now start her work all over again without being encumbered by the vagaries of history. There we go. So I'm planning to have this power something inside these chambers. Obviously, she can have whatever tools she needs to build whatever she needs, although we'd have to build her some place to live. And maybe there'll be, because everything here seems to be more or less freestanding, I'm feeling that there's a little bit of a gap up here, so maybe that might be a good place to live. Let's see, what can we do? So I'm thinking we can use carpenter's ladders. Maybe. Possibly. Carpenter's ladders at least can be freestanding. So we can actually bring this up here. They don't place on these redwood leaves for whatever reason. Yeah, this place will be great for a little bit of a house. So yeah, the carpenter's ladders don't place on the redwood leaves. But we can just modify this so that there are places that we can place on, like... Is that just one leaf block? No, there's two. So we can take that out and replace that with some redwood bark. Add a couple more ladders. Yeah, so that's kind of discordant. More discordant than I'd want it to be. But it works, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to rethink the whole ladder thing here. But we can have... we could clear out Flaxcraft's living quarters. I don't think redwood leaves decay like other leaves. Or at least they don't seem to. They seem to basically stick around forever. I'm not 100% on that, but hopefully they do. Otherwise, Flaxcraft may find herself falling to the ground at some point in time. But for now, we'll continue building our kind of thermal expansion Ewok village up here. So down here is a workroom, obviously. Up here will be, I guess, a place to entertain guests because that's all the way exposed to the sky out that way. Back here can be a kitchen. This could be a window into... Do I have any windows? No. This could be a window just into the common part of the tree. Just make this a little bit higher. Like so. And if we need to, we can make shears or whatnot. Just so we can patch up holes like this. Let's see, what else do we have? And this could be actually a back way. So for the residence quarters, just come over here to the main ladder. Come in here. This could be actually her... Yeah, this could be her bedroom or something like that. Maybe a storage room and a bedroom or something. Yeah, I can see some ideas. Whoa. Vertigo. Some ideas coming together here for Flaxcraft's place. Let's go get her some equipment. Alright, we are back with Professor Flaxcraft. Did a little bit of changes here, set up a few machines. Excuse me. We have the steam dynamo here that is just burning through charcoal. I'm going to take that charcoal out just temporarily, just so we don't waste a whole lot of it. Put the sawmill and the pulverizer and the redstone energy cells up here. Colored up this ladder with some bamboo. Brought our ship up. If you're wondering why the bottom is a different color than it normally is, well, I had to switch it up. I switched it up to birch. just for repair. I also added on this chest here. I'd done that a while ago, but when this was attached to the building, it's kind of bottom gun. It kind of got stuck to it, so I had to remove the bottom. All right, but a little bit of a storage room. All right, a little bit of kitchen, main. Whoops, hold on. There we go. Just had a little bit of, I don't know, loading glitch. Took a while. Anyway, main entertainment room. Probably want to add little bit of furniture out here so people can look out into the world. Bedroom, I used Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod for this, and I'm looking for a hammer. I don't have one. There it is. And a carpenter's bed. So for the bed, we can switch this up a little bit. Let's look something appropriate for the professor. Let's just see what other options we have. Yeah, let's go with this one. And can I use this? No. Okay. I just went and grabbed some bamboo so we could decorate the bed. Give it a bamboo wood look. There we go. Yeah, not bad. And that does it for Flaxcraft's house. We just need to get her a little bit of food. Have a redstone furnace here. Now we can upgrade everywhere with redstone furnaces. Need to give her some food. And a good chunk of palatable food. I'm thinking I'm going to give her a good chunk of cooked food, but we won't do it here. Actually, what do we need? I don't need that. I'm thinking that we should automate a little bit of our farm situation downstairs. Just a little bit. Not adding a harvester or anything like that. Because I think the harvester is actually Mine Factory Reloaded. We haven't opened up that mod. If we're doing like one outlier per mod, we'd actually have to make another outlier for the harvester. But let's see what we can do. All right, so most of my iron and metals and whatnot are up here. I'm just going to take a look, and I'm going to want item ducts. That means, no, just regular item ducts. Well, that is regular item duct. Oh, no. Opaque. We'll deal with opaque right now. A little bit tin. We need lead. And if you notice, I've been carrying around this strong box now. Strong boxes are great because they keep their inventory if you break them. Just take them out. You don't need to use a pick, by the way. You can use your crescent hammer, and they break rather easily. But they keep their inventory. So when you do use them, when you do put them down, everything sticks around. Cool. Anyways, we need lead for some item ducts. We get a good handful, half stack. What else might we need? We need your basic servo, which is iron and glass. I'm thinking I need an item system, because I just realized that all my redstone is downstairs, and I'd like to have that sent up. Whoa. Get your hang glider on if you're going to do stuff like that. I realize that I want to have items sent up from down below. Probably want to do that in general for this tree. So we have water being sent up a single pipe. We probably want to have items being sent up at least to each level. Could have them sent up to the central tree here. Maybe have an access port right here. In fact, we could actually use the retrieval nodes like this. Oh, we don't have Enderium. At least not yet. It's going to require platinum dust. I don't think I've encountered platinum yet. And I don't have blaze powder because we haven't gone to the end. Or to the nether. So that'll be a little bit of ways away. But we can at least start this item system. Or at least the very beginnings of it. Alright, I need some wood. I got some wood. I have those item ducts. Alright, let's go. So it also gets us a chance to look at our tower with the pipes on it. The pipe on it. Kind of want that in a single coil, maybe? Don't want it to go up and around on the outside. Maybe I'll convert the inside to be mostly transportation and everybody will live on the outside. I'm not sure. Not sure about that. I could also put it in the walls, obviously, with covers. Alright, I'm digging a little hole down here. Mostly because I think there's a room straight in front of us. I'm going to hook up this... Oops, come on. Item duct to this chest. And then... there's a room. Cool. And we found a little bit of ores. Nice. Alright, so first thing that we're doing is we're just basically setting up a primary storage area for food. Whoops. For the outlier. Oh, I need to get in there. And I don't have any torches on me. Well, blast. There you go. Some stone torches for that stone tunnel. And just put them up here. And here, that should cover everything. Alright, and I'll just seal that up with a carpenter's hatch. Like so. Now, I'm wondering, I can make it look like dirt, right? Interesting. Cool. So I now have a carpenter's hatch that looks like dirt. So if we ever need to jump down here, we can, and we can access the item duct. From inside, we can always get access to these. But I'm looking for our redstone. And I think I might have used up all our redstone, so... unless it's in here. Oh, no, here it is. Just about to abandon the project. Probably not. Alright, there we go. Some basic servos. We can use that downstairs now. There's other stuff in thermal expansion that I haven't used before. So I showed off the strongbox. That's not too hard. It's just tin. Or chest. Now there's these caches. They have 10,000 item capacity, if I'm reading that right. Well, that's a lot of items. And it'll help replace the duplication that we're seeing in our farm downstairs. And that's pretty simple. It's a piece of wood surrounded by tin. Do you have any tin in here? I just need to pulverize this up. Might as well have that configured to output. Output on the right. Into the redstone furnace. There we go. 1 cache. So you can actually have caches of caches. And just put those in there. And if you pick it up, if I pick it up with a crescent hammer, it'll probably be easier. There we go. Oh, did I just knock out the stuff in it? Put that in. Take you out. Yeah, and so you can walk around. It has 2 contents, so 2 contents of 2 cache. And it has a capacity of 10,000. Nice. Walk around with as many efficiently held cache as we want. Probably going to want a few of these. In fact, I'm probably going to want as many as I can get right now. Alright, let's see how this looks. Yeah, it looks just like a piece of dirt. So it's pretty well hidden. Until you actually click on it. You can see the underside of this stuff if you look carefully, but that's fine. So we have the basic servo. I'm going to want a lever, just so we have this stuff active all the time. There we go, that's active. So now we can actually set up our cache. So basically, we can set these up to accept whatever it finds. Probably put it deeper in the wall. Just like that. Add the item ducts back here. Like that. And just put these here. I'll move this lantern. Just so it's out of the way. Just going to put it right here for now. I'm thinking that this entire wall can be the food wall. Food supply wall. For the outlier. And so when people want a variety of their food, they can get it. There we go. Now if I just head back out, and close this one up, so we should be able to go and grab, berries of all sorts, chili peppers, and just toss them in here. It should be pulled out. In this case, one at a time because we are using the basic servo. Basic servo is only going to extract 3 at a time with a max stack size of 4, but that's fine. We don't harvest all that often. We don't have an auto harvester right now. So we do harvest by hand. But we will need to build a sufficient number of suitable caches for all the food that we have here. Just so that we don't drop any on the floor, don't waste any. Alright, I think that's it for today. Oh, one more thing. So I need to get slag, because apparently slag is being used in a new item. The Phytogrow. That does need niter, or saltpeter, a little bit of sawdust to make. You can make it using saltpeter, pulverized charcoal, and just regular slag, and that gets you 32. So that might actually be more useful than actually using sawdust, because charcoal dust not too hard to make. Now this Phytogrow can be used in a new item, the Phytogenic Insulator. So if you see here, you can use a Phytogrow with pretty much any seeds. It uses Pam's, I'm sure vanilla seeds, pumpkin seeds are there. Cotton even. You can do it with cactus, double your cactus. So basically any seeds plus the Phytogrow, you'll get more corn grain back out. You have a 150% chance to get more corn grain back out. That's kind of like all the time. You'll get corn, or any other of these materials. You can use bamboo shoot seed to get bamboo shoots. It's interesting that you can use Pam's Harvestcraft bamboo shoot seed to get Growthcraft bamboo. Your mileage may vary. These are default configs, so it might just have something to do with the OR dictionary and whatnot. So it does vanilla, it does a variety of, you could get vines as well. A variety of other stuff. And so basically, it's a farm without having to be outside. It's all RF powered. That's pretty cool. So we want to get some of this stuff started. The Phytogenic Insulator, not bad. It's just dirt, machine frame, lumen gear. Now the lumen part is going to be hard for us because we don't currently have a ready access to glowstone. We could poke about, it might be some in the dungeon nearby, but we won't be accessing the nether for a little while yet. Just silver and tin. And that gives you a lumen blend. Phytoglow, however, does require slag, and slag we need the induction smelter for. So I'm going to get an induction smelter set up. That's just like that. Invar gear, redstone reception coil, basic machine frame, a bucket, and an Invar ingot. Invar gear is kind of expensive, but we can make them up. Expensive right now. I haven't quite found a good deposit of ferrous metal. The only ferrous that we are getting, it's pulverized ferrous metal, is coming when we're actually pulverizing iron ore. Alright, that should be enough to make our gears. And gives us the 2 that we need to make the other sides of this, the Invar ingots. I already made up a basic machine frame. And we just need a bucket and a redstone reception coil. That reception coil needs gold. And we have 1 gold ingot left. Perfect. It's just like that. And a bucket. Cool. Now we actually have to start using this. That's one of the other key ingredients here. What the hell's that? Oh. That's new. So left slot can be locked to only contain certain items. Interesting. Very interesting. So if you notice, I've also added Metallurgy 4 to this. It's one of those mods that I've always been interested in using, but I just haven't had the chance to yet. So that'll be interesting to get into because you get stuff like mithril ore. And that'll produce mana-infused ingots here with a 75% chance to get slag if you're using rich slag to mix it up. I'm right now looking for something that we can do, and I think... No, this is ferrous metal. So we could cook up some ferrous ingots with some sand to get some of this slag at 25% rate. going to look around a little bit more, see if I can figure out what we can smelt up so that we can get a good amount of slag going. So here we go, some lead. Just have some pulverized lead and some sand and turn that into slag and lead ingots. Slag we get at 25% rate. I don't think we're going to beat that. I think here we're starting to look at more sand stuff. Here we go. Just have to look at what you can use sand for in the induction smelter. That's just right-clicking on sand and finding this induction smelter at the top. And nether ferrous, magnesium. My. Lots of stuff here. Some of it gets slag, some of it gets us rich slag, so we have to kind of sort by both. And easily enough, we can use sand and Invar blend to get us two Invar blend to get us 2 Invar agates plus a 25% chance to get slag. So I think that's probably going to be some of our best bets. For now, I'm going to have to wrap it up as the day dawns. This has been Mobius Rex from Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave us your comments and suggestions, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.